Bishut Marai Verabotai, Bishut Harabanim. Today, as you know, it's the second day of Hanukkah, and as you know that every year when we light the Hanukkah, we try to figure out what happened exactly every year. We understand a little bit more about Hanukkah. I was very shocked on Sunday when the Jewish people in Australia, they were singing Ala Nisim Ala Purkan. They were celebrating the Hanukkah, and a tragedy happened. Singing for the miracles that happened, but for them, a miracle did not happen. Of course, Rabotai, we don't have the same machshavot as HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Of course, HaKadosh Baruch Hu knows what he's doing, no doubt about it. But sometimes we have to think, what the message? What it is the message? On one hand, we sing Hanukkah, the Nisim of Hanukkah, we celebrate Hanukkah, and on the other hand, you see that kind of tragedy. How can you understand this? I mean, that give us a little bit less hope. I mean, to believe in miracles. We sing, Anisim, Ala Pokan, Nerot Alalu, and then bam, 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 bam. What happened? Rabotai, this is the price to be a Jew. To be a Jew is not cheap. A Jew, Emunah. Emunah, whatever happened, you have to carry on to believe in HaKadosh Baruch Hu. This is to be a Jew. Who are we to ask questions? The most important thing is, yes, Ala Nisib Ala Pokan. Even with all what happened, it could have happened more than, who knows? How many countries they're supposed to have the same? Baruch Hashem, HaKadosh Baruch Hu did that nothing happened. The most important is that the Nisim of Hanukkah always carry on. The Gemara said, even when Mashiach will come, we will be lighting the candle of Hanukkah. I mean, Hanukkah is to remember the big miracle that happened in Israel when the Greek, they shut down the Beit HaMikdash for more than 50 years. And there was no Hanukkah, there was no work in Beit HaMikdash, no Avodah, no Kohanim, no Mizbeach, nothing. The contrary, they sacrificed their Avodah Zarah, they sacrificed their pigs, Chazer. And then Baruch Hashem, the Chashmonaim, 50 years later, they came and they fighted the Greek, and then first thing they did, to light the menorah. That was the first thing they did, to light. So now today, we remember the big miracle that happened, that Hashem provides this shemen and they light it with, and they remain alight 8 days. Well, that's what we do today to remember the bigness of Hanukkah, and the shemen is the neshama. That Baruch Hashem, the Jewish people, they did not lose their neshama. This is very important. I mean, you can be a Jew, but with no neshama, with no light, with no mitzvah, with no mitzvot, it's a problem. It's a big problem. To be a Jew is to be a pilot. You have to know how to fly the plane, and to be a Jew, you have to know how to be a Jew. There is halachot. There is a tefillot. There is a price to pay to be. And above all this, that you have to believe in Hashem. That you believe in HaKadosh Baruch Hu without asking a question. Why happened this? Why happened that? Why happened this? Why happened that? This is the price we have to pay. Rabotai, the bigness of Hanukkah, we celebrate it today. But when Mashiach will come, we will still carry on lighting the Hanukkah. What the reason? Why? But Rabotai, the reason is to say thank you to Hashem that during those 2,000 years that we are in exile, we did not lose the neshama. Just to say thank you. When Mashiach will come, there will be no sacrifice, but there will be a sacrifice of Todah, of Hallel. Thank you Hashem. Thank you that we are here. Thank you, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Last week in Buenos Aires, when I was in Buenos Aires, there was a Jew who came to see me, and the first thing he told me, I feel Hashem. I was shocked. I feel Hashem. I told him, of course you. So he said, but you know, I am a Baal Tshuva. I'm not like you. You're born with parents that they respect Torah mitzvot, but not me. Me, I just did Teshuvah 2 years ago, and you have no idea how much I feel Hashem. I was jealous of him. Bemet, I was jealous of him. I told him, please tell me how you feel it, how you feel Hashem. He said, I don't know. I feel it. And you can see in his face that he feels Hashem. You know, I would like to finish with one thing. When Yaakov Abinu, when he saw Esav, he told him, I see your face. He didn't say him for 32 years. But when he saw Esav, he told him, I see your face like I see Hashem. Mamash, I was shocked. I mean, Esav HaRasha, on the face of Esav HaRasha, you see Hashem. Esav who eat taref. Esav who was waiting for 32 years to kill Yaakov. Now, Yaakov Abinu is a man of Emet. Yaakov Abinu is not a liar, chas v'chalila. He's not a hypocrite, Yaakov Abinu. If Yaakov Abinu he said, I see your face like I see Hashem, this is true. But what kind of Hashem is in the face of Esav? A Rasha like Esav, that even HaKadosh Hu said, Va'orav et Yaakov et Esav saniti. The only person that Hashem hates, it's Esav. We never saw Hashem hitting somebody. But Mamash here, Hashem, he proclaimed, he said, I love Yaakov, now I hate Esav. Esav. Now Yaakov, he came, he see on the face of Esav, the image of Hashem, Pnei Elokim, how, Rabotai, what he saw Yaakov, it was true. When a man do teshuvah, his face change. He don't have the same face that he had before. When we do a mitzvah, my friend, our face change. The more we invest to do a mitzvah, our body change, the face change, everything change. One day, Rabbi Pinto, my grandfather, he was studying Torah, and that moment, a guy came to the house of Rabbi Pinto. He wanted he wanted to, I don't know what happened, he wanted to do something bad in the house. And he saw the face of Rabbi Pinto, he stopped, and he wanted to run away. Rabbi Pinto stopped him. He told him, what do you do here? He said, I'm sorry, I have to go. But what do you do here? I'm sorry, I have to go. Why are you afraid to stay here? I see your face. Your face is bright. What are the tzaddikim? Why their face is bright? Why they look like malachim? Why the tzaddikim? When you see their face, you are a little bit afraid, because the tzaddikim, they do mitzvot. Ki ner mitzvah b'torah or. The more mitzvot you do, your face become lighter and lighter and lighter. Well, Rabotai, Esav, he was a big Rasha. But at that moment, when he saw Yaakov, he saw the Emet. Rabotai, a lot of times, we are mistaken about a lot of things. But when we realize the Emet, the truth, how people do Teshuvah? Because before they didn't realize the Emet, then when they saw the Emet, so they do Teshuvah. You know, my friend, there was a man, his name is Natan Tzutzitza. He was always with women. And one day, Rabbi Akiva, he saw in his head light, a big light. And Rabbi Akiva asked his Talmidim, who's that man? I see a big light on his face. A Kedusha, Orot. He told him, Rabbi, this man is a Rasha. He always he ran after a woman, even a married woman. He told him, well, I don't think so. I seen his face, light. It happened that man did a big teshuvah. And because he did teshuvah, all the darkness that he was in him disappeared. When a man do teshuvah, עוד העבירות עתידית, לספר. רבותיי, יוסף הצדיק, how Potiphar, he told him, oh, I see that whatever you do, Hashem is with you. From where Potiphar knows Hashem? Well, my friend, because he saw the face of Yosef. Through the face of Yosef, we can see that this man, there is Hashem with him. We discover Hashem always through somebody else that he respects Torah mitzvot. Well, Esav, when he saw the Emet, he saw Yaakov at Tzaddik, he couldn't say that what I see is not true. For a minute, for a second, he did a teshuvah. Because from that second he did teshuvah, his face changed. He had another face. The problem was that Esav, he didn't carry on. A lot of people do teshuvah, but they stop in the middle. If they carry on, well, they can be big tzaddikim. And the Gemara said, when there is a Baal Tshuva, even a big tzaddik cannot stand next to him, because a Baal Tshuva, the light of a Baal Tshuva is more light of a tzaddik. So Rabotai, for a minute, Yaakov Abinu saw the face of Esav, Pnei Elokim. Yeah. Unfortunately, he didn't carry on. And look, even Esav, he told his brother, please, Yaakov, I want to stay with you. He wanted to stay with him. He came to kill him. Now he wanted to stay with him. Because he felt, he had some minutes of Rikshit Tshuva, some minutes of Teshuvah. But Yaakov told him, okay, I would like you to stay with me. But first, I want to see if your Tshuva is real or not. You go, and we'll see later. If really you do Tshuva, not a Tshuva of a minute, a Tshuva of a long term, not a Kippur. We do Tshuva Kippur, but it's for a short term, for the day. And after we change. No, the Tshuva should be long. So, Be'ezat Hashem, Rabotai, this is Hanuka. Hanuka, we start to light 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc., etc. And then we have to carry on without stopping. Mazal Tov for the beautiful synagogue, so nice, so changed. And I heard, Baruch Hashem, there is more Torah here. So Be'ezat Hashem, Yeratzon, with the Rabbi, Rabbi Gal, Rabbi Mash. ירצון שהקדוש ברוך הוא ייתן לכם ברכה והצלחה, בריאות, ובעזרת השם נזכה כולנו יחד לביאת משיח צדקנו במהרה בימינו, אמן כן רצון.